Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Heshba. Everyone calls me Hesh. Yay. Honestly, I've been sitting on this idea for a while to start a channel, and I thought, why not? Why not? Brought a camera. I have free time. Why not use that free time before my job gets really hectic? I work in sports, so right now I'm in off season, and that just means I have a little bit more downtime than I usually do when the season is happening. So I was like, why not start a channel where I could just talk about books, share some things in my life, and just, build a little community. I'm super excited. I'm a huge bookworm. I've been living in LA for a year now, so honestly, this all I do. It's read and literally work. So I thought, like, why not create a space and I can share all those things and help you all as well find your love for reading. I've been a big reader my whole life, but I'm not gonna lie, the last 2 years have really like reignited my love for reading, especially with this move. Feel like adjusting to a new city in general, it has a way of kind of pulling at your emotions, and sometimes you just need that escapism. And I think books have always done that for me, so I've been big on reading the last 2 years and just really using my time to do that and replacing TV with reading. So I'm super excited for you all to get to know me. So, and me getting to know you all as well, because I know I want this to be a community. I want this to be a fun space and all of that jazz. So I thought, why not, for my first video, that I take you along today to the LA Times Festival of Books that is happening here in LA. One of my favorite authors is actually going to be there, so I honestly want to just go so I can meet her and get a signed copy of her book, because I read the first one. I loved it. Let me start with the author, actually, because I definitely skipped that. But I want to go see Kristina Forrest. She's here. The girl is here, and I cannot wait to meet her. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I get to meet her, and I, get a book signed, because I'm not gonna lie, I know that festival is gonna be crowded today. As you can see, I've already gotten ready, went ahead, did my makeup. I had braids in, so it was low maintenance. All I had to do was do my edges, and I'm ready to go. I just have to get dressed right now, and then we can head out the door. I don't know how much footage I'm gonna get, just because I know it's gonna be crowded. I'm leaving a little later in the day, so I know that this place is about to be crowded, and I don't do well with crowds at all. So I just want to get in and get out. I'm not even trying to spend that much money. I'm going there for this book and to meet her alone. So yes, but I will take you along, and we'll definitely, do some things throughout the day. When I come back and show y'all that, like, show you the book if I do secure it, as well as, like, me reading and catching up and those things, because I do kind of have a busy weekend, have some work stuff that I have to do this weekend, as well as preparing for a holiday. So I'm definitely going to take you all along through the weekend, I guess, and we can just make this a read on vlog, because I do want to get as much reading in as possible before my week starts. So I'll see you all a little later. Bye. I know I wasn't tripping. So I just looked at my footage from today, and I'm like, something's not up, because like it's kind of moving slow. So I'm like, I'm new to this. I checked the camera footage, and it finally said like it was in slow-mo. I'm so pissed because, like, I'm like, do I want to use the footage? I think I am still, but like, just take out the talking parts. I'm so pissed because it was so good, and I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still gonna use it. I'm still gonna use the footage. I'll just record some other content. I guess this will be a little longer, so I can do that. No problem. It is what it is. But yeah, I just got really settled in the bed from leaving out from, leaving out to head to the LA Times Festival of Books. I think that's what it's called. That was pretty fun. It was crowded, so I didn't really stay long. I just went there on a mission to see one of my favorite authors, Kristina. If you don't know who she is, she's the author of The Neighbor Favor, and she has created another book in the series called The Partner Plot, which is a story that's centered around the middle sister from The Neighbor Favor. So I'm super excited to read that book. I've been holding off on buying it, and I don't know why, because I usually like buy books that I really want in like a hurry. But I kept holding off because Barnes and Nobles didn't have it. The one around me didn't. The Grove didn't have the book, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna order it, and I kept prolonging ordering it. So I finally, not finally, I went on her Instagram, and she was posting about being in LA this week, and I'm like, she's in LA, and then she's like, she's gonna be at the festival signing copies. I say, yeah, I'm there. She's there, I'm there. So I probably pop in a picture of she was so nice, so sweet. Had a great conversation. Like, I'm so excited to read this book and just really learn more about the middle sister, because I feel like I resonated with her story. Like, the little glimpse and previews we got in the first book. So I was like, wait, I see myself, in Violet a lot, so I can't wait to read her book. And then hopefully she has, the third part to the series, which would be the oldest sister, Iris, I believe that's her name. So yeah, my day was pretty chilling. I was tired though. The sun was sunning. LA is like officially in its spring era right now, and I'm feeling it. But it was like really hot today, and I don't feel like we had a hotter day thus far up until now. May have hit close to this, but today was just, it was hot. So I kind of got in and got out because the crowd was kind of getting big by the time I got there. So yeah, I wrapped it up early. But now, honestly, I'm just sitting here, I'm laying in bed. I was watching some vlogs, Alex's vlog, and catching up on that. And I still have to do a couple more things like wash clothes. I still want to read. So I'm definitely going to do that, and I'll show you all the book as soon as I get up from here. I'll definitely show you all what I got and talk some more with you. I guess I'll make this like a reading vlog or such, just because it's like, I know that content from earlier did not get saved. So I'm like, we might as well just extend this a little longer, and I can talk to you all, learn some more about me and stuff like that. Also, too, I got a new book from Book of the Month. I don't know if anyone does that, order from there, but I really wanted the Abby Jimenez Just for the Summer book. So I got that for this month, for Book of the Month. So I'm super excited to open it on camera. I've been hearing a lot about her and her books. I've never read an Abby Jimenez book, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm really sold because I see that she's a lot of people that I follow, like, that's their auto-buy author. Like, anything she writes, they're devouring it. So I'm like, I want to see. And a lot of people compliment her writing style. So I definitely want to see, what Just for the Summer is about. I read the plot of that, honestly, when I was picking out my book of the month. And I'm like, wait, this book sounds really good. I love the plot of it. I love the premise. I love anything that gives like Good Luck Chuck. If you ever seen that movie, vibes like If you don't know who Good Luck Chuck is, like, you know, that movie is like anyone he dates, they go on to find the love of their life. And this book kind of has that type of plot surrounding it for both main characters. So I'm like, yes, I love it. And I didn't think when I first seen the cover of the book that that would be the plot of that book. But I'm like, wait, I'm sold. So I'll definitely unbox that on camera so you all can see, and I'll give a little bit more info about that book and the other book I'm reading as well. So as soon as I get up, I'll pick you all up and I'll see you then. Bye. So yeah, this is Just for the Summer by Eddie Jimenez. I'm ready. I'm excited. But honestly, I cannot start this until I start my other books finish up some other books. So I'm about to do that or get started on that right now. Actually, so let me get my stuff together. So let's see how much I can get done in the next hour or two because I do have to leave out the house for a little bit. So I definitely want to get at least an hour of reading in. So.
If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love.
I'm speechless. That's all I have to say right now is that I'm literally reading this and I'm speechless because I would open up the book and start like reading from where I stopped, which was page 66. I realized I'll let you know at the end how much I read. How much I read today. I'll definitely let you all know that. But it's like as soon as I picked up from where I left off, it gets juicy. Like now we're cooking with grease. Like now we got something. We got something now.
Holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want want you to do is be my love. My love. My love. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. My love. My love. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. Now if I wrote you a love note and made you smile at every word I wrote, what would you do? Would that make you wanna change your scene and wanna be the one on my team? Tell me, would you? See, what's the point in waiting anymore? 'Cause girl, I've never been more sure that baby it's you. This ring here represents my heart and everything that you've been waiting for. Just say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You can be my baby, and then make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You can be my baby, and then make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. My love. My love.
Okay, so I'm midway through this. I forgot that I didn't tell y'all more about the plot of this book, but I stopped at page 97 of this book, which is pretty good, from 66 till now. So that means I'm about to be on chapter 12. So I started off on chapter 7. And then I'm about to head into chapter 12. Let me just read what this book is about, because I can explain it, but let me see. Now that we're at the part that it's getting juicy, like this is what I came to see, like, you know, I feel like we on something, we're moving, like, but that's always how her books are. Like, she knows how to get you, right? She knows how to really bring you into the story, and that's one thing I can be like, yeah, I know I'm gonna enjoy this. So basically, a true crime-fueled mystery thriller about a girl determined to uncover the shocking truth about her missing mother while filming a documentary on the unsolved case. Yeah. 18-year-old Belle has lived her whole life in the shadows of her mother. Mysterious disappearance 16 years ago. Rachel Price vanished and young Belle was the only witness, but she has no memory of it. Rachel is gone, long presumed dead, and Belle wishes everyone would just move on. But the case is dragged up from the past when the Price family agrees to a true crime documentary. Belle can't wait for filming to end, for life to go back to normal. And then the impossible happens. Rachel Price reappears and life will never be normal again. Rachel has an unbelievable story about what happened to her. Unbelievable because Belle isn't sure if it's real. If Rachel is lying, then where has she been all this time? And could she be dangerous? With cameras still rolling, Belle must uncover the truth about her mother and find out why Rachel Price really came back from the dead. Yeah. And I just got to the part where she reappears and I'm like, oh yes, oh yes. Like, I need to know, why are you here? And it's really good. It's really good so far. Like, I'm only, y'all seen that, 97 pages in, and I'm like, yeah, because I always feel like Holly Jackson's stories or her books always have like a little, I don't know, like a really big twist. Like, you'll be in, like, in all her books, like, you'll be reading them and you think you know what's going on. Like, you probably be like, oh no, such and such did it, or she probably was hiding out and such kidnapped her. And then you get to the end of the book and you're like, what? And then I feel like all her books, she has a way of tying it all, like, so it's not like just she tells you what happens, but she, like, the trails, like, she'll paint the whole picture of how it happened. And that's what I like. So I don't know what twists or turns lies in this book, but I know the way she's going to detail it out, it's like, you're never going to see it coming. Every time, I swear, I've read 3 of her books, and every time I think I know what's happening, because I'm a true crime junkie, I always think, like, I know what's going to happen. I know how cases end, but she does it every time. Like, I never know how it's going to end. And that's what draws me into a book. It's like, I like not knowing. I like being surprised. I like the suspense and all of that. And yeah. So I'll definitely get more into this book as I continue to read. And then also to share some more things about me, because I feel like I haven't shared that much about me. But one thing you did just learn is that I love mystery thrillers, anything like that, and I love romance. So those are my, my 2 big genres I read. I wouldn't say like, I don't know if I'm into anything else. Like, I really want to get into historical fiction and stuff like that. So I'm open. Let's just say that I'm open to reading anything, as long as it's a good book and it's gonna draw me in. But I would say my main 2 go-tos are like romance and mystery thrillers, psychological thrillers, stuff like that. And I'll be back as soon as I do laundry. Finish up this laundry, as well as finish watching a YouTube video. So yeah, see ya.